What's up, everybody? A little bit update on the intro there. What do you think, Joe?
I thought that was pretty good, man. You had everybody's name on there. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it was like a last second thing. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe that would be a little interesting to put everyone's name in there. It's a little personal. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Tonight, normally we do Monday night mock draft, but last week was our last week of doing mock drafts. Because basically, Thursday's week one. We're ready to go. We're ready to roll. So, we're going to do basically a title belt league. We're going to be trying to do this every year where the Monday before the games start, we're going to get our, title belt leagues drafting. It's a 14-team league and it's full of some heavy hitters. So, I got majority. So we got Joe here, Joe Carlton. He's going to be obviously in it. Bear Fan Pete, he's back on the screen. We love to see it. He's also in the league. We've got Dennis and John. They are both going to be sharing a team tonight. Team Science. And then, we got a lot of other people in here. Obviously, Iggy. Andrew's in here. Mel's in here. Mace is in here. Mace is back. He's going to be doing some writing. Love to see it. The Nobles, both the Nobles are in it. And we got some people that are going to be, or some viewers that got into the league this year. So, it's going to be a fun league. So we're going to be doing like a little title belt that you can display on the back. So if you want to display a little title belt, we're going to have a custom title belt. It's going to be pretty sick. But the bragging rights are what we're here for. But we're going to do this. So how we're going to do this is basically I'm going to do I know we always do duck races, Mel, to basically do our draft order, but we're going to do a horse race tonight because we're going to do derby style.
Woohoo.
I said derby style. So basically how this works, so everybody that's listening, I will also post it here in the sleeper chat. So it'll be a horse race followed by derby style to pick our draft spots, right? So how we're gonna do this? Let me pull this up. You guys excited, man? This is gonna be crazy. I mean, you can talk. The rules are crazy. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. The rules are nuts. So we do have kickers and defense. I will pull the rules up too, so you can see it because there is a lot of crazy stuff. So defense are gonna score. So the defense are basically, if anybody has ever played in FF7s for Iggy, it's a little dumbed down version of that. So, you can get some defenses that can score, in the 50s. You can also, some of those defenses, like last year, I saw Minnesota scored, they were scoring like the 50 points. They were doing really well. But, when they played like Detroit, Detroit put up points on them, ran all over them. They scored like 4 points, right? So if you're going against a team who has a defense who has 50 points and you get 4 points, that's a huge difference. Definitely can destroy your week. Kickers as well. So we have kickers, and that's based off of SFB14, where they had the kickers, and it was 0.1 or 0.1 points per yard. So basically, if a kicker were to kick 50-yard field goal, it would be 5 points. If a kicker, there's also bonuses for over 50, over 60, stuff, so on and so on. So obviously, if you had someone like, who was it, Little last week or 2 weeks ago, who kicked that 70-yarder. 70 yards would be 7 points, right? Plus an extra bonus for making it. That's 8. Plus it's over 60 yards, so it's 2 points. So that'd be a 10-point. So it's pretty crazy. So you want kickers that can do that. Or
don't forget to mention that the extra point is also worth the distance, 3.3.
Yeah. So, also that 3.3. So, obviously, it's 33 yards for extra point. So, 3.3 points for that. And obviously, there are some negative points for kickers. So, basically, if you're kicking a field goal and it's between 0 and 19, you're going to lose points. I mean, that's pretty easy, right? That should be a chip shot. So, anything basically less than a field goal or for less than an extra point, there's going to be loss or point loss for that. But anyways, yes, this is SuperFlex. So you can start 2 quarterbacks. It's also start 2 running backs and 3 wide receivers. It is tight end premium, but you do not have to start a tight end. So yes, there is bonuses for tight ends, but you don't have to start it. So obviously you're getting kind of a bonus for drafting tight ends. That's kind of my little way of, because not everyone likes tight ends, right? Not everyone thinks it's fair, because not every tight end is, you can get a top tier tight end, or you're kind of, trying to stream a tight end every week. It's kind of tough, but this way it kind of makes it like, all right, if I get a top tier tight end, I can stick him in there in my flex and he's good to go every week, and he's going to get extra points for that. What else did I miss? Anything? Oh yeah, points per first down. There's that as well. So, I hope everyone did a little studying on the points.
Yeah, read the rules.
They have been ready to go for at least a week. It's gonna be crazy.
I asked JC, I think yesterday or this morning, I said, I know there's a bunch of rules and stuff that you put in there. I said, can you send it to me? And I'm thinking he's gonna send me some with the rules. He says, read the rules. That's all he said.
It's just trust me. You want to get in there and dig in there and at least look. I mean, I know Dennis was popping. He's like, you might get, if you don't grab a defense, a top end defense, it might affect you week to week. That is true, but you could grab a top end defense and you're like set and forget, and then also that defense could have a bad week, and then you're. So it really is strategy. So, I mean, I don't know if anybody out there plays an IDP, but it kind of gives you an option to have that, top end defensive player or defense, DST, obviously special teams, right? Kick returns, stuff like that. You get bonuses, return touchdowns, which it happens. I mean, so you do get points for that. So, yeah, see, there you go, Coach. He said stream DST versus Saints every week. Yeah, I'm thinking about, dude. I didn't draft a defense in one of my leagues, in that my main league, or that I just drafted yesterday. I didn't draft the defense. It's like, I'm just going to draft everybody, just in case something happens and I want to drop somebody. And Cardinals are sitting there. I'm like, maybe I'll just start them.
This is true. I drafted the Cardinals in 3 out of my 10 high stakes teams just for that reason.
I like it.
Probably should have did more, but I also picked a couple of defenses I think have a good start to the season, not just in week 1 in general.
So a question for the commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Do we have to have a legal lineup every week, or can we go empty on defense if we don't like the matchup?
I mean, I guess
bending the rules.
I mean, I guess to me, that's. I mean, I think that's fine. I guess I don't think that's. I mean, I guess that's up to everybody else. Does anybody else, not?
I think that's fine. You're submitting a 0.
So, yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
because some of those negatives are get pretty big pretty fast.
Yeah, you can have a team. Maybe the Bengals not a good start. They weren't. Some of them weeks they would have some bad weeks, and they would have like minus 19. There's teams that did have minus 19, right? It can happen. Like you get run all over on. Somebody puts 400 yards on you, 500 yards on you, 50 points. Like it really, really affects you regardless. But it is nice because tackles are there too. So tackle, that's what I think I put. Is it it's 0.1 per tackle also? So like I think 70 tackles would be 7 points. So it doesn't, it does help you. So there is that. You can't have a bad defense that can actually kind of help you out just because of tackles. But all right, I'm going to get the race up real quick. If anybody else has any questions, just hop into the YouTube chat. We're going to, I can answer questions in there a little bit easier if need be, because I can see what you're asking.
And anyone new watching, hit that like and subscribe button. And we got shows just about every day of the week now. So make sure you guys check in with us. You could check out JC's handles right there, Joe's, Dennis's. I don't see John's, but we'll get it out. And myself, and if you find us on Twitter, you can see what shows we got going on. Because I think tomorrow night we got Aces Up, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, tomorrow night.
We also got Snap Crackle Pop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I know Dennis and John are also going to be here soon doing, Saturday show.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. We'll have feature 4 matchups from a betting and fantasy football point of view. So should be a lot of fun.
Nice.
I saw Mel put. Oh, so Mel already said what she wants. Well, we always give Mel what she wants. So she said 69 seconds, and we'll randomize it 3 times. So I've got everyone's names in here, and the way I put the names in, it was in how they join the league. So 1 through 14 is just basically how they join the league. So then it'll get randomized. All right, so let me go to that.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right, so
Professor, I believe this would be a 7 furlong race here. If it's 69
1,
seconds.
2, 3.
6 furlongs.
All right, we can see. Everyone can see it.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
And they're off.
This is different.
Yeah, I just figured, we're gonna do derby style.
Who's winning? Nobody's really winning, yeah.
Well, we got a nose in front on the inside, but Mace is on the outside, and Chef's there in the middle. Boy, it's pretty tight.
My name keeps falling backwards.
Joe, I think you're in the right spot because I don't think early speed is going to last. And there goes the science of fantasy football fading on the rail. Professor and I are used to seeing our horse fade at the half mile or halfway through the race here. Final furlong coming up. Pete's making a good move. JC hanging on, but somebody's going to come out of the pack here.
Science.
Oh no!
We're making a big run again. Come on. Don't fall off. I think we got head bob there, Professor.
Yeah.
That's
7.
all right. We made the bet to place, so we're in good shape.
Yeah.
All right, start over. I wasn't ready for that one. Man,
right, so
first
let me
place.
see. I know
real
my
quick,
guy
lost
that was
it.
drafting with us.
Is Iggy gonna be able to pick his spot? Didn't he say he was working? Is he?
Yeah, I can text Iggy too.
All right.
Yeah, you got to do these more often. I like the horses.
All right, let me see here. Yeah, let me do this. All right, Iggy's in the chat. I see he was just in the chat, so let me do this. Saw there was a way to copy results. Where's the sleeper chat? Okay. All right, so let me see. Trying to get a hold of John. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna call him real quick.
He was the first pick, right?
Yeah. Hey, yo. So you get to choose which pick you want first. So you finish first, so you can choose between pick 1 and 14.
This is like live calling in a draft pick.
Yeah, you can choose whatever. You can choose whatever you want. So
JC's using his phone a friend.
You want the first pick, pick your first overall pick. But if you're like, oh no, I want to pick 4th, or I want to pick 8th, or I want to pick 12th, you can pick that pick. Number 8. All right, I got you. Yep, later. All right, so that's easy enough.
Eight's gone. Who's second?
And this is not third round reversal, right? We're not doing third
No,
round
no
reversal.
third. No third round reversal.
Perfect. Okay. Let's. Are we up second here?
You guys are.
What do you think, Professor? 4 or 5?
4.
You want 4? Okay, let's do 4.
Yep. SuperFlex, right?
Correct.
Okay, 4.
All right, so let me see. Team 8 is where are you? Team 8. You guys want team 4?
Team 4, please.
All right, let's see. Where do I want to go?
Mel says this is weird. I think this is the best way to determine draft order.
Yeah, this is it 100% is.
Let's bring a little strategy ideas into play.
One of my favorite things about why I like NFFC over FFPC.
I think I'm going to go 6. Okay, so who is next? Gina. Gina is next. So if Gina's in the chat, Gina would be next to pick her spot. So right now it's
Gina finished 4th.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm wrong.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound right.
Greg finished 4th. You get a hold of Gina. Let me phone a friend. Oh yeah, Craig, you're right. Gina, you got it. Craig's finished, so he gets to pick next.
You can't pick for him.
Let's see. Oh, he said 3rd. Okay. Who's next?
Iggy's next.
All right, so Iggy's next.
This guy said my horse is going to the glue factory.
So right now it's 3, 4, 6, 8 gone.
Gina wants to know where can she see what's available.
3, 4, 6, and 8 are gone right now.
I was gonna say just write the numbers down. I mean.
Man, I keep forgetting this is 14.
Yeah, 14 teams.
14 and it's SuperFlex.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough draft.
All right, Iggy said 1.
Nice.
So who's 6th? Chef. I think it says Chef.
Chef.
Right,
Yep.
is Chef here?
I didn't see him in the chat.
He knew we were drafting today, so
Give him a minute, and then
And then we'll just and he can pick whenever he responds. I guess.
yeah.
I just don't want to get to a point where if he doesn't respond and it's about time to draft.
If that happens, let me know, JC. I'll make a couple quick phone calls. I'll get somebody to take the team.
So anybody that's watching, 257 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are available. So write that down. So when your turn comes up.
All right, he's messaging me.
Mel, it's on the screen, if you can see. I think Pete's before you, and I can't make out what that says at 11.
Stefan.
Okay.
Stefan and Mace.
I got a new laptop, and the screen is slightly smaller, so the way it shows up, it's like I have to really squint.
That means it's time for some glasses.
Time for some readers, right?
Yep.
A couple of the guys I drafted with on Friday in New York said the same thing to me. They were like, "How old are you?" I was like 42. They're like, "That's about the age I started using readers." And I was like, "Nice."
Yeah, you start to see it when the more and more you got to move the paper further away or closer.
He thought that the draft already started. He's like, he had to restart his phone. He's like, nobody's in there. I can't see anybody. I was like, go into the league chat. So we're picking. Oops, I said we're picking sour spots. We're definitely not doing that.
What's up, Albert?
Nice. Appreciate everybody tuning in and joining us in the chat. Chef should be in there. Chef, get in here.
Hit that like and subscribe button and share this stream on your Twitter, your Facebook, TikTok, wherever you can. We really appreciate it.
Albert's in there. What's up, Albert?
I'm just gonna tell him. All right, so 1, 3, 4, 6, 8.
As you put them in, JC, we can't see it until all 12. All 14 are in there.
I just didn't want to hit it, just in case, never know.
Mel's worried about. She wants to know who's what. I'm like, what? She wants to see who's behind her and after her, but after the order is determined. But you can probably see that when we start the draft, no?
Yeah, I can. What's up, Duarte? What's up, Albert?
Duarte. How's it going, Duarte? Chef is here.
Is he?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Chef. If you can hear me now. Spots. You got to pick your spot. So spot 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8 are gone. I'm so bad. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm really bad at typing.
You can't. You're the IT guy.
I know. I do graphics. I do a lot with my mouse instead. All right, he said he'll take 2. Yeah, let's go. All right, who's next?
Finally.
Joe.
I'm sorry. Had to throw that in there.
All right, you're up.
It's my turn?
Yeah, so 1 through 4.
I see. I know. I have it written down.
Oh, somebody came prepared.
Yeah.
Someone came prepared for class.
Give me my wheelhouse spot in SuperFlex. I want 11.
Ooh. That's interesting.
11 goes
He
to
wants,
points by hand.
he wants the challenge.
Carlton, aka Boston boy.
How does that make it a challenge, Pete? I'm getting my second guy before all those people that wanted first, second, third, fourth, and fifth.
All right, pass the baton to
Further
Gina.
you get down, it's 14 people.
So spot 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 are available, Gina.
Five.
Man.
She said 5.
All right, 5. She wants the high 5.
That would have been my other choice, but I'm going to go with 11. I have a good feeling about it.
All right, who's next?
I'll
Peter.
take 7. 7.
He takes 7. All right, I don't have to worry about Mel. All right, who's next? Mel, you're next. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Gina, here's your high 5. I see it in the chat. You're up, Mel. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Then our guy Steve is up next. Mel said 10. All right, Steven, you're up. Spots 9, 12, 13, 14 are available. I don't know if Mace is here. Is Mace in the chat? All right. Oh, he's going for the bookend. All right, spots 9, 12, and 13 are left. Mace is here. All right, Mace, 9, 12, 13 are left. John, did you bet on the 7 horse?
Me? Sure. Wide-eyed. Wheel the field.
All right, spot 9 and 12 are left. Who's next? Mr. Worldwide, Frito Bandito.
Professor, I was a little surprised at the discrepancy between Philadelphia and Dallas on that chart. I wanted to ask you about that.
All right, we're ready to go. Spot 9.
What chart was that? I had lots.
The total point. Yeah, I know you have lots of chat. That should have been most.
Come on now.
You're up. You're up there.
9.
You're up there with my buddy Mike Sando with the chats.
Andrew is 13.
The one with the total, the implied points for by the
Oh, you're talking about what Vegas thinks.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Are you surprised by that?
Are you talking about Philadelphia and Dallas? Is that 31-16? That's what Vegas is still there. I don't think any. If you think you can beat them, they'll send you a plane ticket. Come on in, bring your money, and they'll let you. Spin the wheel, whatever, red, black. They'll let you go.
I know. I was surprised by that.
That's what. Vegas says a touchdown score between them easily,
Right,
and over under 47. So that I think they're expecting shootout or lots of pushing and tushing there, which down here in Arkansas, I can't talk about that. A lot of people misunderstand what that is down here. So you got to be quiet. about push. But I guess in Philly they know what that's all about. But down here in Arkansas, the hillbillies don't know what that means, and you can get in trouble.
There it is. We're all in there.
You guys ready? I see a lot of green lights. Let me make sure Andrews knows because I'm just going to text him real quick. And then we'll get started.
Andrew and okay, Goody's in there now. I'm assuming that is Steve.
That's John. John Good. My buddy.
Good.
My buddy from the bar. He's a cool guy.
Nice.
All right, spot 12 is Andrews.
Damn, I'm worried about Frito. He's 2 spots away. He's one of the better. He's an extremely good drafter. Just so you guys know, this is gonna be a tough draft. All around.
Yeah, I drafted against him last year at draft night out. I think I was at the 11 and he was the 12, or no, I think I was at the 12 or something like that. Vice versa. We were neck right there at the end. It was pretty interesting. I went with an Eagles build. I got Saquon. So I got Saquon, AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts, and it ended up being very, very, very nice. All right, we're gonna start. It looks like everyone's here, so
yep.
I'm gonna start.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Start it off. 2025. Let's go.
Another second draft of the day for me.
Let's go, buddy.
So you're already warmed up.
Oh, yeah. They got a 10-round drafted earlier.
He said, "I'm waiting, on dropping it all the way down to the end."
I think Iggy is in negotiations with the Dallas Cowboys for the number 1 pick.
All right. Oh, Bichon.
Okay. That's interesting.
Nice. It is interesting. I don't hate it.
He's been listening to Tip.
Oh yeah, Tip. You already know Tip. That's one of his favorites.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to pronounce it Bajan?
Yeah, like the mustard.
Chef is on the clock. Pick 2. Saquon.
Oh, Steven's ready to go, man. He said he's already done a 14-man league draft this year. Yesterday,
Goodness.
he's warmed up.
Oh, damn, it's Rich's second draft, too. Yeah. This is going to be a good draft. Let's see. Is this Mr. Gina Noble?
Yep, it is.
Nice. All right.
Mr. Gina Noble, Mr. Queen's Classic. Josh Allen off the board.
I like it.
All right, Professor. What are you thinking here? We didn't expect. We expected more than one quarterback to be off. I'm kind of leaning into the chalk here.
I'd do chalk.
Let's do chalk. See, we understand what we're talking about, guys. We speak in tongues.
It's a good pick. I like the Lamar pick.
Definitely a good pick there.
Oh, Daniels.
I like that too.
Why isn't mine updating?
You kind of got a gift too, you see. I mean, the top six picks are going to get something good anyway, no matter what. But
I don't know. There's some gifts here, but I kind of want to go a different direction.
should we put the Jeopardy music on?
Well, it's only been 45 seconds. It hasn't even been a minute yet. Come on.
At least
Between two players right now.
we're on air. At least discuss your thoughts with yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'm going tight. I'm going to go tight end.
All right.
Just between which one I want.
Not to help you out or anything, but don't you think you can get a tight end on the way back?
I don't know if I can in this league.
We don't have to start one, right?
Yeah, we don't. But the points they can score very, very high.
How big? It's 1.5, or did you do more for a?
I'll go Jamar.
Is it?
No, it's 1.5.
Yeah,
It's a lot of points.
I know.
I mean, you can score a lot of points with the tight ends.
Yeah, Bowers ended up the fourth most average points last year.
Yeah, I mean, tight ends are going to be good scorers, but
Wow.
yeah, I think it's a good pick, man. I think I should have gone tight end. I'm telling you, dude, with the scarcity, I mean, you don't have to start them, but you just get good points. That's a great pick.
You got to view them as a flex, really. That's how you play it.
Johnny B. Good said, "Thanks for the gift." Yeah, Bowers was he was there. He was somebody I wanted.
Derrick Henry.
But I guess also the difference between like a Jamar Chase and like, let's say Juju Smith and Jigba could be 100 points,
I think I got a gift from Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's a good pick. You
'Cause
also get points per first down, so first downs are going to be nice. So if he has to run for a first down, that's always bad.
Normally I don't. Normally I wait on a quarterback, and I double tap later. But I think now I can just go hero quarterback.
I think Justin Jefferson was at the fair today. Andrew's on the clock. You want to ask him too if he wants the Jeopardy clock or the?
No. Well, you weren't saying anything, guys. Think out loud.
I was thinking. I gotta think to myself. Otherwise, I can get talked out of it.
I think you'll be happy.
Oh, I know. You're gonna be. Regardless, you're gonna be happy with Jamar.
JC, if I had the 101, I pick Chase.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. That's me. I don't know about anybody else, but that's who I pick at 101.
Dang. So, all right. You're saying I got a gift at 6.
Yeah, I said that before you picked.
Yeah, I'm with them on that one.
And I guess too, man, because I was talking about Burrow. I think he could close. I think he could eclipse 45 touchdowns. I think he gets closer to 50. I think there's a great opportunity for that this year.
T. Higgins has to stay healthy.
Everyone has to stay healthy. Burrow has to stay healthy.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, if their defense is bad again, they're gonna have to do a lot of shootouts. So
you love that. That's how Kirk Cousins was so good that one year.
Yeah,
fourth down Kirk or fourth quarter Kirk. Just the comeback games.
The Bengals defense might be much better this year, though. It's amazing when you change coordinators, what it can do for you. Before the Chiefs stocked up, remember, they were like bottom last 5 and switched to Spags. That got them up to middle of the pack without adding much talent. So I'm kind of thinking the Bengals they might surprise people and might be middle of the pack this year. Dallas.
That's a good call. That's a good call, Dennis. Because sorry to cut you off, but from week 12 on last year, per PFF they were 14th ranked overall defense. So
yeah,
they were starting to play better as the season went on down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident that Dallas might have the worst defense.
Yeah, I feel I love that to see that Mace has CeeDee Lamb pretty high. I'm very high on Lamb too. Last year he was my one until Dak got hurt. That sucked.
Well, that's the whole key is Dak. Same thing for Dak. Dak is a great value this year too because of he was out last year.
Give me some Joe Milton throwing it 100 yards downfield. The CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
No. We had a guy yesterday at the draft. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan, and he was drafting a lot of Texans players. I don't know if that's frowned upon. Yeah, I like the BTJ. It's a good pick.
Sniper Mel starts off with 2 running backs.
Not bad.
Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs.
First downs.
I almost picked Nico. It was between Nico and Drake London, and I just think that Drake London's in for a monster year. So I don't know. Nico's gonna do good too, but he's been missing like 1 or 2 games every year. And I think the 2 rookie wide receivers are gonna eventually dip into his ceiling because they'll be effective as well. I think Higgins. I think it's gonna be like gradual as the season goes on, though.
All right, I'm actually I'm kind of happy here. I think there's still like 6 players that I love that are gonna fall that could fall to me here that I'm gonna be very happy with. Drake London's a great pick.
Yeah.
I like my stat. I'm good with my stat. Everybody see Mahomes, Thomas, CD, Genty, Jefferson, McCaffrey. The back end.
Woo, that's an awesome start, man. I like that.
Did he double tap tight end?
Double tap tight end.
I friggin' love that start.
Nice.
That's a friggin' fun start. So is this. Give me Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors.
That's pretty good, yep.
Yeah. If McBride wasn't there, I was hoping Neighbors fell.
I'm going to say she takes St. Brown. Damn, I should have said it too late. She picked it.
Yeah,
that was coming.
It was kind of a way I thought that was going.
That's one of her favorite players.
All right, Professor, do we go wide receiver here? We got A.J. Brown. We got Nakua.
Let's get the Sun Dog. I know, Sun God. I'm just afraid he'll be a dog this year.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He went one before us.
Oh, well then, Puka.
You got sniped. You got sniped, Professor.
I'm working on stuff for Dennis tomorrow. He's got me a homework assignment. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm a slave driver, guys. I keep that guy working.
He wanted to look good for his pop segment, so I've been working while y'all been talking.
You might notice there's a shackle on his left arm that keeps him tied to the desk. The right arm I let free so he can work the mouse. But yeah, we're pretty tough on that guy. He's also, you can't see it because it's just under his shirt, but there's a little shock collar that if he gets too far away from the data lab, he gets shocked right away.
All right, Iggy goes Bijan Nix. We got Barkley, Achan, Josh Allen, AJ Brown, Lamar Jackson, Puka Nakua, Jaden Daniels, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Bowers, McBride. That's fun. Gibbs, Collins, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Hurts, London. I like the start. Mahomes, Thomas, Lamb, Genty. That's fun. Jefferson, McCaffrey. Dangerous but fun.
Kittle.
Oh, here we are. All right, Professor. Do we
Yeah,
double?
I tell you
Do we
what,
double up?
it'll
Or,
be Dennis's pick, but I told you who I kind of like, but that might have been too aggressive. So you can get your Chase Brown or whoever.
let's see if
you
we can
want.
go the double up. We're gonna go Chase Brown.
Yeah, I knew what you were going to do.
He knows me and my Chase Brown. He's been on almost every team.
Just
I've drafted.
remember, just in case we can come back, because this could have been a key pick there.
Yep.
Oh my, you know who?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Dennis and I are texting secret stuff, so we don't
that's-
want y'all to hear.
We're hoping he
Secret
falls.
stuff.
I think he could fall one round.
Okay. Probability of that, Dennis.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
There's
5 to 1.
there's
Don't
some
worry,
folks
fellas. I'm breaking the code. I'm ciphering all this stuff right now.
There's
So you know what
six
they're saying.
teams. There's 6 teams without a quarterback, Professor. They got to come back with a quarterback eventually.
Somebody will throw somewhere.
Yeah.
That's an aggressive.
JC, don't do it. Don't do it.
Nice. Trevion in the third of a SuperFlex draft.
That is aggressive.
Freaking September, and we got fireworks going off.
I had him lined up at the 4-4. I was like, I think I can get Trevion at 4-4. I'll be good. No.
You on Kyron?
That's a good safe pick. Laporta's a real temperamental guy, week to week. But boy, on the good weeks, he's gonna eat in this format.
I think for me, seeing Williams get the contract says a lot what they're going to do with him. I like the Chase Brown. He also got that, solidified.
Chase Brown is going to be huge this year.
I was hoping that you didn't pick him. As soon as I heard John go, "Oh, you want that Chase Brown?" I was like, "Yeah."
I knew what he wanted. So
I think he's going to have about a 19.3 average points per game. That's how big how high I have Chase. So I'm in. Good pick, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm just, for me now, I'm going to think about first downs and receptions. If I can't get some of them, for the points for the top end, tight ends, you might be able to get some guy in there that's nice to find week to week where you can play him and get those top end points. But at that point, it's like, all right, do you fade him or just grab somebody later and maybe you can plug him in if you need a flex?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Another good pick.
Yep. The wheels are turning.
Omari and Hampton is just sitting there, and I'm not really I do think Najee's going to have a role.
He's definitely going to have a role.
In a dynasty league, I just sold Hampton for a 26 first, a 27 first, Woody Marks, and Brian Robinson.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe. I was in between Kyron and Alvin Kamara.
Kamara's a good play in this,
It's a great
this format.
Kamara's a good pick too. I mean, not Kamara. Kyron's a good pick too.
I think that you could have. I'm gonna bet you right now. I bet you he could have came around.
Kamara?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You know?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe not with Cali King. Coach says feels like a light return on Hampton.
All depends on how many times he gets in the end zone with that offense.
Kenny Walker, man, I'll tell you, my guy Steve, he likes some injured guys that get injured. He likes running backs that get hurt.
Gina. Yeah, we drafted for the Austin Eckler Foundation. We drafted together, and we did not pick Trevion Henderson, and it hurts me badly because we ended up with Drake May, and so I told her I'm going to name the team minus Trevion. That's going to be the team name.
Minus Trevion. Everything but Trevion.
Yeah. Like pretty much. We killed the draft. I mean, we ended up with Kamara. We ended up with.
So you did get to play on like everything but the sink?
Yeah.
Everything but Trevion.
Minus Trevion. That's it.
This is the riskiest team I've ever seen. A lot of upside, though.
Oh, man.
Well, that's the all-injured team, man. That's...
Brock Purdy. Oh, we already know that, dude. Mace is a 49ers fan.
Man, oh, man.
That offense is a big question mark.
I don't know, man. We'll see what happens there. What up, Rick? Rick Avery in the building.
Nice. He's on vacation up in God's land in Maine. God's country. Yeah.
I lived there for a couple of years. In Brunswick.
Yeah, I seen that nice picture you put in the chat.
Man, if I want a quarterback, I'm gonna have to take one here because that shit ain't coming back around.
You're gonna end up with Justin Fields.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I know that, but I'm trying to determine right now if it's worth taking a quarterback, the one that I want, and
I like that pick.
A payoff. That is a good pick too. I was looking.
There's no one else to throw to now. It's him, Tet, it's Tet, Leggett, and Sanders. That's it. Everyone else is hurt or gone. They got to bring someone in. Who else is available?
It's kind of too late at this point, right?
Hey, they got Jimmy Horn that can play a little.
Oh yeah. You're right.
He'll play a little slot till Coker's back.
Oh man, that would have been so. Coker season was ready to roll in, man. I was so ready to go. It's like, yes, Coker season. Boom.
I took a lot of late flyers on the younger brother for ETN on Carolina Dynasty. He's sitting on my taxi squad, so I'm hoping that one works out.
Didn't Renfro get let go?
I thought Renfro got added.
I thought he got let go. I thought he got added and then let go.
Oh, missed that one.
Let me look that up.
Ultimately went with Mike Evans.
Oh, maybe not. I guess I misheard that. Hunter Renfro. Oh, see, he did. Okay, so he got added back.
Did you see Renfro? He said his kid was watching Bluey, and he declined all the calls from Carolina for about like 10 till Hunter picked up. So his kid was watching Bluey.
That's hilarious.
Cartoon Network. Yeah, he was talking about that. I saw.
That's funny.
Kid's like, I ain't got time for football. I got to watch Bluey.
Just being a good dad. Oh, David Moore also. Yes, Mel, we have two. I think it's right. 2 IR spots. Because I think we have a total of 20 spots.
Shout out to Rick Avery, too. He's got a good show. He's starting his show on Friday, DFS show, and he's having Ryan Hallam as a guest. Or Hallam. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Hallam or Hallam? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I thought it was Hallam.
Hallam. Sorry about that. Ryan Hallam. Dude, I don't think I met him at the expo. Rick told me to look up. Rick told me to look out for him, and I don't think I came across
He
him.
wanted to make it to our booth, but he never got a chance to come by. He wanted to get some stickers and stuff. I got to send them to him.
Let's see.
I'm excited that the TSA has all these shows coming up during the season because I feel like now I know what I'm going to be listening to. Like there's only so much that I listen to. I don't go nuts. I try to keep it condensed with like a certain guys that I like and I trust, and bring a certain element to the table that like maybe somebody else doesn't. So I try to fit in a formula where I get everything that I need as far as consuming podcast content. And I'm just so like, there's going to be so many good shows. I'm excited to listen to everybody.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be fun, man. I said, I think we're going to have like close to 12 shows.
All right, Professor.
There they all go.
Higgins didn't make it back to us. You were correct. But we go with our favorite second quarterback.
Yeah.
Who are you going to go? Baker Mayfield?
We debated.
Well, we were talking about Higgins coming back.
Read the room. What do you think? You think we need upside or safety? What you think?
I think that second quarterback would be nice right now.
Yeah, I know that, but which of the ones?
Yeah,
which one?
I'm feeling there's two that I would possibly go for here.
Right, I know that, but which one? One of them's got upside. One, I think, is safer at home for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking the safe guy.
Yeah. Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
I love this.
So you said you guys were hoping Higgins would come back. Is that what you were hoping for?
We were hoping T. Higgins would come back.
Yeah.
That was the guy that we were targeting.
No, that was never going to happen. I was going to pick him, and then I looked over and I was like, "Who's got Burrow?" And let me see. And I saw Pete. I was like, "I'll leave him for Pete." And I took my guy.
So if Pete wouldn't have took him, but I guess he had Burrow. If he wouldn't have took him, I would have doubled him up with Chase. I'm gonna let you know that.
Normally,
nice
if I take a wide receiver right where I did there at 4-4, it would have been T. Higgins or McMillan, but McMillan got sniped by Andrew. Took him right one pick before.
Okay, Dennis, this is a little wide open.
Terry.
Gina completed the New England stack over here.
Yes,
Great
she did.
major.
So, Professor, I see one guy that is another one of our favorite wide receivers. He's still on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
Is that the way we go?
Let's collect him along
Go
the way.
Devonta?
Yeah.
Devonta's
Let's
good.
collect. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's collect him. Kind of like treats. Yeah. Put him in our bag.
Put him in our bag.
That's another one of our favorite wide receivers to add as a second wide receiver, second or third.
He's a good pick this year, Dennis. I like it. That whole offense is gonna pass more. That's why I like Jalen Hurts this year too.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We were actually thinking with the 4th or 5th pick we would end up getting Hurts as our QB, but Lamar falling to us was a gift.
I completed the superfecta in about 3 or 4 of my 40 drafts. Hurt, Brown, Devonta, and Goddard. I was happy. And I think I got the kicker too. So I got the high five bet in Philadelphia on a couple. That was exciting to people let me get that. We'll see.
I think their defense is going to be they'll still be good, but I think they might give up a few more points this year.
So, Dennis, we got a long wait.
We got a long way, but I'm feeling pretty good about our 2 quarterback and 2 wide receiver setup.
Yeah. My dog's excited. Lauren, are you excited? Yeah. If he comes over here, I'll let y'all see him. He can pick the next pick. We'll let him pick which one he likes. He'll whisper to me.
Week 8, yeah. Week 8's a shit show, Mel said. Yeah, I got 2 running backs on buys on week 8, but it's all good.
This is a reach, but
8 and 14 of the 2 bye weeks you will have to be careful about in the draft.
He'd be proud of me. I took DeAndre Swift in the draft yesterday.
Swifty Swift.
I'm feeling pretty good about Swift this year.
well, he's the only decent running back on the roster. They got Roshan, but he can't stay healthy. He's getting concussions every week. So
Yeah, you're going to see some Monanjay utilized as well.
Yeah.
He'll be kind of hopefully a little power to go with Swift, but I think that'll be a good combo.
they had a few plays that they've been running with DJ Moore as a running back.
Yep.
So,
I wouldn't be surprised to see Burden getting some carries too. I mean, that kid is
just to
tough.
get some touches, they can move around.
He's big and he's tough.
RJ Harvey off the board. We got a QB or a running back run going here. Oh, there goes Hawkinson. I like him this year. It's gonna be weird though with Thielen back because he might steal a lot of them catches from Hawkinson now.
It's my turn already.
We knew Mel was going low. She loves that. She got a little stack with Jacobs. All right. My ass is going to get some chips. You got Pete, do you got Top the Tater there?
The what?
Top the Tater?
No.
They don't have that there?
No.
I thought it was a Midwest thing. It's like a chip dip. It's like chive and onion. Awesome.
Now you can get me hungry.
Chive and onion.
And I just got one the other day that has bacon in it too. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
I can't wait to try it.
Just potato chips?
No. It's a dip. And yeah, Mel, that's what I use. I get Old Dutch, the wavy chips. That's what I dipped it in with.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. Oh, now we got a quarterback run.
I like that, Joe. Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
He talked him up in the chat. Yeah, Rico had me all pumped.
Well, my bold take.
Yeah.
top 10 quarterback this year, fantasy football.
Yep.
That's one of my bold takes. 100%. I gotta post them. Now that I've done all my drafts, I'll post all my 10 bold takes and a couple of other things that I didn't really want to share until my draft, because the guys I draft with are super smart and they look for this shit. I just gotta be careful about that.
Professor, he's
in your
one
hand.
of us.
If you
He's
listen
one
to
of
my
us.
show, if you listen to the shows, you'll get the information, but I'm not going to tweet out the information.
We're always afraid of how much stuff we give away because we want to keep the chumps over at FPPC.
It's because of how smart our opponents are. It's like I go out of I do everything I can to get my hand on draft boards. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
the Frito Bandito said that's not a Frito-Lay product.
It's not.
Information is key when you go against good players. Where we at? CJ Stroud.
So I went to their website for Top Potato to see if I can find it around me, and it's in the closest place is Bannockburn, Illinois. I have no idea where that is.
That is out in the Chicago suburbs. I believe southwest.
Yeah.
Oh, Montgomery's a good pick here. Gets a lot of those first down carry attempts.
Damn. I was about to pick him. All right, time to pivot.
I love it.
By week 10. All right, I'm in. I'm going Xavier Worthy.
Oh, damn.
Good pick.
Why couldn't he come back to me?
That's who I was hoping would fade back.
All right, gotta go get a fresh cold beverage. Be right back, guys.
Mel says she's got to reach. She left.
All right. What I miss? J-Mo? JJ McCarthy? Matthew Golden's a good pick there, actually. I like that, Mel. Jacobs, Matthew Golden combo.
Gino.
Oh, she got love, too. Green Bay stack going.
Yeah, she didn't reach for those guys. She got her guys.
Are you guys buying Green Bay as a Super Bowl contender?
No.
I might be biased because I'm a Bears fan, but
Yeah, I'm a Vikings fan. I'm telling you, no.
I'm a Patriots fan, and I don't think that there's a chance of that. Not this year, at least.
they have so many holes that need to be filled,
Not this year.
and
They've got the youngest roster in the league. That tends to get really good from one year to the next. So they could be right on the cusp there. All right, Professor, what do you think?
I like to play. I like to secret play them both, and you know who we're talking about.
I like
All
this
right.
right here. That
Yeah, there you go.
that's where I had them. I'm not gonna lie. But then they added Parsons, so I don't know I don't know now what to make of that. Are we getting the real Parsons?
Yeah.
His back is bothering him already.
I agree. They'll be fourth in the North.
That was my initial projection on them.
I don't think Parsons is going to be as good as everyone thinks he's going to be.
I think they're a year away. They're in a really tough division, and they're a year away from being to be considered Super Bowl contenders.
It's already been reported he has a back issue, and they're not even sure he's going to play the first game because he needs an injection. And you just paid the man that type of money, and he's already hurt.
I've also seen a couple of people talking down Detroit, like a couple of sharp people. So I don't know. That division's weird. Like the way you see it play it out, I don't know. It's just a tough division.
It's going to be an any given Sunday legit division.
Yeah. Everybody has a different point of view on it. That's what I love about that division.
Yeah, you really can't point and say they're the runaway favorite.
Say Flowers.
Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. What are we at? Seventh round. 7-3 Zay Flowers.
Is this us, Dennis?
Yeah, it is, and I like that pick. That's the way we're going to go.
Okay. That was,
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Olave. Pearson.
Here.
JC's got Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Kyron Williams, Justin Herbert, James Conner, George Pickens, and now he adds Mark Andrews.
Give me all the first downs.
That's an interesting pick there. I like that one.
Didn't Mark Andrews lead the NFL in touchdowns last year?
He did. It's a good draft board so far.
I like that pick.
That's a great pick.
Aaron Jones.
That's the other guy, one of the guys we were thinking about when we took Olave.
Him and Kenneth Walker are basically the same in my eyes. They're both going to miss games. They're both going to play very, 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 very well when they're in the game. Only thing that's different is Aaron Jones has a fumbling problem. It sucks as a Vikings fan.
Evan Ingram. All right, my turn.
Like that one.
Wasn't Green Bay 1-6 last year? Or was that 1-5 last year in the division? Packers?
Yeah.
1-5.
And then that win was against the Bears when they missed their field goal. The Bears missed a field goal and gave them a good field position.
Jerry said, "Who's taking this home?" We'll see, man.
Yeah, Jerry.
It's a long season.
This is going to be a hard one to read after the draft.
The points are crazy.
Points are crazy. Unique points lead into some very interesting decision making as the year goes on.
How many more graphs are we going to get out of this, John, for this league?
I don't know. Crazy business.
I don't know, man.
What do you guys think?
I mean, the opportunity is there for sure with who's available for him to throw the ball to.
Yep.
I mean, week 4, you got Jefferson, Thielen, Addison, and Hawkinson to throw the ball to, and Aaron Jones who can catch the ball, and Jordan Mason. So, I mean, the opportunity. The sky's the limit. Just is he going to perform? I hope so. As a Vikings fan, I hope so. I wanted Bo Nix, so.
Let's see, Andrew. Who's he going to leave me? Who are you leaving me, Andrew?
Waddle was a good pick right there. There's a lot of meat on that one.
That Gina's got it locked up. She is the queen.
Oh, where you going, Andrew?
I'm not saying nothing because I'm next. Who do you take? Who do you take?
Rashee Rice.
Damn it! I was picking him. Son of a bitch.
He gets,
You should have
gets
said
the
something. You should have
Mahomes.
said something to tear them. You get them to go somewhere else. You know who I'd be picking right now? That's what you should have been saying. This is the guy I'd be picking right now. Somebody else.
Get them second guessing.
That's what I thought you were doing with me.
Well, considering I only have one running back, at least I have a pivot. So, and you guys know, JC knows, anyone that listens to me knows I'm in on this guy. I think people are sleeping on the entire situation in the running backfield for this team, and I think this guy is going to have a great year. So I'm
White.
ETN.
That's a great pick. People are sleeping on ETN this year. He's got the back class that impresses me, and I like the fact that the noise says no, because the noise has been right about Jacksonville running backs for years. Because last year the noise said ETN was going to be a monster.
I like him. I think he's easily the best running back on the team, talent-wise. He was kind of been injured. Like, unless he's 100% healthy, it does affect his play. That's one thing I've noticed. But he's gonna be involved in the passing game. If Travis Hunter doesn't play 100% of the snaps, then ETN is gonna push 50 receptions. That's kind of how I'm seeing it.
I think they're going to have a split backfield, but that's good for ETN because volume wears him down, and that's what happened last year. If you look at the number of times he had 20 touches in a game, it went up, and his his ability went down. He can't handle the volume, but he is a good 15 touch guy. So I think that's where they're going to keep him. If I can figure that out, I think the coach is smart enough to know that as well.
25 seconds, Mel.
Should be a Michelsen auto draft here. That's the penalty.
Good pick, Mel. That's who I had. There goes the first defense off the board.
Interesting, early, but with this format, I can understand it if you're not streaming.
I was gonna pick them. I knew I should have picked them. I was like, it might be a little too early to get defense.
No, I think I was telling Gina about round 9, so we're close.
Now that's gonna open everybody up to now thinking about defenses, and they're gonna start reaching and grabbing.
Let's get that defense run going. Come on.
Polka Guts. I like that name.
I think Gina wanted Debo. I was going to take Debo. There goes Bryce Young. That was the other guy I was going to take. So
That's good value on Bryce Young, actually. 8.7 is pretty good.
He's getting better, Bryce Young.
Yeah, he just got himself a nice wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
It's like Mike Evans. So I think he could be Mike Evans. We'll see.
You know, that NFC South is wacky sometimes.
Did Mike Evans have 12 touchdowns or 13? I forget, in his rookie season. You guys remember? Anybody?
I do not, but I will look it up.
I can't remember what happened yesterday. How do you expect me to remember that?
I usually have the player profiler machine open
Gotta
and
have
ready.
my notes in front of me.
Because I'm
Yep.
drafted.
12
That was
touchdowns.
These are youngins.
JC, you just sniped us, man. That was a great pick, man. That's a great pick.
Damn.
All right. There,
Needs to be
Professor,
punished for that.
Professor, there is a pick I really dig here, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, let me check your secret queue. Well, let me look.
sorry.
Yeah. Go for it. I trust your instincts here.
We need a little bye week protection and a little more depth to work with, and I think he's going to have a better season.
Yep.
All right, we're going to tap that one. Here we go.
Yep. Nice.
Good pick. Diggs is good. Jordan Addison, I love that. But Thielen back in town, though. A little nervous. I got the Doritos now. He's talking about Doritos with top potatoes. I'm trying it, dude. I'm gonna try
Mixing it up.
He said it's gonna be good, so.
Jacoby. Jacoby's a heck of a pick. That guy, he just gets reception after reception.
All right,
What is this?
Professor,
Genus,
check
hold
the
on.
queue, Professor.
What's that?
I want to know why. I want to know why Philadelphia though on the defense.
Why Philadelphia is what? I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was answering the question in the chat,
Oh.
or the statement in the chat. I was.
Oh, sorry. I'm asleep.
You guys on the clock? Oh, no, you guys Diggs. You did take Diggs.
Yep.
Diggs is a good pick.
Well, Dennis.
Gina said because the Eagles are gonna be fire. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yep.
Jacoby might be on his way back to New England. I'm hearing rumors. I really am.
Jacoby
The year where
Myers.
all receivers are all the
Jacoby,
receivers are.
yeah. Myers is always going to get his, no matter what he's going up against. He's probably the most dependable. Like, I'm going to be about 25th best, 20 to 25th best guy. He just continues to perform no matter who else is around him.
Big Bill Nye.
He makes two pretty good picks there.
All right, Professor, what do you think?
You like your number?
Do we lean into my bold prediction, guy?
Yeah. It's time. Let's
Ride
open up. Let's open up the can of uncertainty. Let's do it. I just opened it up, Dennis.
There we go. All right,
Let's have some uncertainty.
We're rolling the dice here, folks. Here we go. This is my bold ass prediction that this man is going to get 13 to 18 touches a game to start the season.
Nice.
Until he
Eckler,
falls
I like
over.
it. I like
Until he
Eckler.
falls over, buddies.
Yeah.
Until he falls over.
I like it.
I'll take that as
Okay.
our third running back, Professor. That's not bad. I think
Yeah,
we're in good shape. We got good balance.
Yeah, I didn't have time to bottle a 14 team with all these mysterious rules. So this is old-timey way to do things.
Oh, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I don't have my metrics, my slide rule or magic 8 ball or nothing. They just threw me in the mix.
And this is a rough ass group to be thrown
Yeah,
into the
these
mix
are
with,
some-
man.
Some of these people, I think I've seen at the post office on the bulletin board there. That's what I'm going to pay our dues, Dennis, turn some of these ruffians in.
Okay. Lovely.
go back to sleep. Dennis, fill the queue with secret stuff.
I don't know how secret it is, but I'm feeling it.
There goes
Yeah,
the Ravens.
I
Taking
threw
some
one in
swings
there.
here.
I threw one in there.
Oh, good.
It
Good,
may
good,
be a
good.
time if you really want some uncertainty.
Mel said she was going to take Eckler.
I need to throw a few more wide receivers into the mix, Professor. We
Yeah,
got to find some magic here.
Yeah,
We got to find some magic.
yeah. We need something. I don't know what. Okay.
I really like the Njoku pick
That
based
was
on the
good.
fact Yeah, based on in the 9th round, based on the fact that Flacco is the quarterback. And I talked about this with Gina the other day too. I think that there's a good chance. I think people are underestimating how good Cleveland's defense is, and how good they play against their own division. And they're going to be. I think it's going to be a while before they bench Flacco. I think you might get most of the season out of Flacco. So that's a Cleveland pass catcher take, not so much a Flacco take, but it's just something I've tried to evaluate and come to like a conclusion on in my process, and I think he starts over 10 games.
That wouldn't surprise me in the least. They are playing, coaching staff has got to play to win. They might be very replaceable otherwise. But it is Cleveland. And whenever you're trying to make sense of things, making sense of things and how Cleveland will respond are not always the two things that go together.
Cooper Kupp. I love that.
I have no idea where I'm going next either. I'm still looking.
What we still got? We're halfway through.
I know.
It's gonna be a long Monday.
Who just got picked? Shakir? Ah, nice. I love that. I was never picking him. Godwin. I'm looking at Godwin is staring at me, and I'm liking him because McMillan's out for such a long time.
Through the neck.
Yeah. So I think they might try to push Godwin quicker than anticipated. Initially, I was thinking like week 7, week 8 for Godwin to really take off, but I think it might be sooner. So Godwin's a consideration here. And I'm not going to talk about who else is because I think I'm going with Godwin, and I'll wait to see who comes back.
That's a good pick right there. That's a good value.
Pair him up with Mike Evans because I believe I have Mike Evans there.
Keon Coleman could be sneaky value right there too.
Wow, Pittman went that far back. Woo.
That's about where he goes. That's a good pick, though.
Remember when Downs was going ahead of Pittman like a month ago?
Yep.
Not even a month ago.
Yep.
That's nuts because Downs doesn't play on 2 wide receiver sets.
He did not. Scott Fishbowl, dude.
And listen, when Alec Pierce wasn't there, Adonai Mitchell played in that spot, not Josh Downs. And Adonai Mitchell is another year in the league, and when he's healthy, I like him. He's one of my real deep sleepers. I like him. Josh Downs he's tough to start. Like, I don't know, he's tough to start, and his ceiling is just so capped because he plays only like 66%, 66 to 73% snaps.
Joe, Adonai Mitchell ended up on almost every one of my best ball teams.
Yeah, me too. I have so much of them.
It's a lot of good spike weeks.
I'm not overly crazy about that offense, but I do think they're going to be playing from behind, so there's going to be a lot of junk time. I got a lot of Pittman and a lot of Adonai Mitchell.
Those are good choices. That, and I love Tyler Warren based on his draft cost.
I grabbed Warren in a couple of leagues when he fell to the right spot. All right, Professor, I loaded the queue again.
Okay, let me check.
And the top guy is going to get some Snickers if he falls to us and I pick him.
Or
The good kind or the bad kind? I like.
It's going to get ripped. It'll be one of those picks that it'll get at least 5 chuckles out of it if he falls to this spot. Otherwise, I'll be laughing at the person that does take him.
So then, you're feeling frisky here. Have you had your Geritol tonight, Dennis? What is this guy doing in the top?
Let's see here. Give me any drugs. Here we go.
What is going on? I just looked at it.
Hey,
really?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Professor. My wife got these new gummies for sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, I know them gummies.
and I've been sleeping really well, is all I'm going to say.
Have. Yeah, she's been doing some trial runs to be on true crime. I don't know. He just had some gummies and he's dead now.
She has been watching a lot of those.
Well, it tells you how to get rid of the body. I don't know where he went. Went outside walking and he's gone.
Yep.
Ooh, Ollie. Damn.
I wanted Braylon Allen. Andrew's killing me over here.
Yeah, I've left a note to be opened upon my untimely death.
Yeah.
And it tells the police to check her Netflix and other accounts.
Yeah.
For ideas of ways to do away with me. So
yeah, I bet. Dennis, stay away from them gummies.
All right. What do you think though? Is that a crazy pick? If he falls,
it's crazy.
It goes back to my contrarian roots.
Okay, let me look at the rest of your queue here. See,
because we're getting late. It's time for some.
Well, hold it now. Yeah, but not throw the steering wheel out while you're traveling down the road. That's bold. People talk about, here's my bold pick. Here goes the steering wheel. Yeah, that's what they say. Riding a bull is. Somebody asked one of those, Rick Mahan, what's it like riding a bull? It says 60 miles an hour, take the steering wheel and throw it out the window. That's how it is riding a bull. So, anyway, Dennis, now tell me why you don't like that tandem below. I kind of like the if you grab both of those, maybe on the back turn, get the other. I don't know. I tell you what, you've had the gummies. I'm gonna let the gummies go.
Now I haven't taken the gummy yet tonight. I will say that.
Okay.
I want to address this answer. Can I address this answer?
Yeah.
So last year the Eagles defense was very good because of game script. I don't think people realize how dominant they were when it came to time of possession. And this is part of the reason why I love the passing game this year. I love the Devonta Smith take by you, Dennis. I love Jalen Hurts because it's him and Jaden Daniels. Those are the two elite quarterbacks that are going the latest. That's usually how I determine which elite quarterback I'm going to pick. And it worked last year when I took Lamar. He was the last one going to that group. And so now this year, I feel like it's Jalen Hurts. I have him over Jaden Daniels, but Jaden Daniels is right there. So, but my point is, I just think that since they won the Super Bowl, they have a much tougher schedule this year. Every team in the NFC East, their offense has all gotten better. The Giants upgraded at quarterback. Washington added Debo, another wrinkle to their offense. They drafted Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. They're looking to make a push and a run. Dallas has Dak healthy, and they added George Pickens. The defense, I don't know. I just think that they're not going to be a top 5 defense like they were last year.
All right, Professor, 1 or 2 from the queue.
No,
wanna see
Dennis, something told you to take that, so I say go.
Let's roll
You
with
pick
it.
one.
Let's roll with
Let's cue the laughter.
it.
Cue the laughter. Here we go. Maybe I'll play an Iggy and let the clock run a little bit, build the suspense a little bit. No, here we go. Here we go. Cue the laughter.
That
I
ain't
like
the
it.
laughter. Dennis.
That's a good pick.
Oh,
Dennis.
it's a
Yeah.
horrible pick, but it's one of those picks that you're kind of like,
I like it.
somebody's got to get the first downs. If
Listen,
it's not
I was
in the
between
passing
him.
game.
I was between him and Ollie Gordon.
I like Ollie.
I like
dude.
the
I'm
Ollie
so high
Gordon
on
pick.
Ollie, it's crazy.
Yep.
Dude, watching him the other night, that last game that he played in, I'm like, this guy, I need to have him everywhere in Dynasty. He's gonna be if Achan goes down, he's gonna be an every down back. He can catch the ball. He's strong. He's 6'1", 225. That's what you look for a running back.
Yep.
He can catch the ball. He can score touchdowns. He's good, man. What it was? I think he ran for it was like eight attempts for 33 yards, which is already over 3 yards per carry, which is great for a running back. I like that. And then he scored a touchdown, and caught a ball for 39 or 37 yards. I'll take that every day.
I'm just glad I was drafting early this draft season because Ollie Gordon was at one of the top 5 guys I had along with JCM to grab starting in the 11th round and later. My 5 running backs that I was targeting and Professor and I were targeting, they all have gone way up in ADP.
Oh yeah.
Over the last 2 months, I'm loving it all the way. So I've got so much Ollie Gordon on my teams that are drafted earlier, and on Dynasty.
He's gonna be so good. Yeah, I Achan's already banged up. Williams already banged up. It's Williams, right? No, who's their backup? Yeah, is it Jalen Williams or
It's Jalen Wright.
Oh, right.
He's already beat up.
Had high hopes for that kid.
But now you could have high hopes for Ollie Gordon.
Ollie Gordon's going to be a beast, and the crazy thing is like even if Achane stays healthy, they're not feeding Achane the ball near the goal line in short yardage.
Jackson Dart auto pick, love it.
Oof.
That was interesting.
That'd be great for Dynasty.
If he gets in there, he'll put up fantasy points, I think.
Yeah, dude, he'll sling the ball.
He runs too.
Chubb's an interesting pick there. That's the other old man pick. Javonte Williams' knees are just old.
So I was in a draft yesterday, and this guy took his second running back was Mixon Chubb combo. I was like, what happens if Woody Marks is the guy?
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
All right, Professor. Do we go with
Yeah.
do we go that route?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's own it. Yep.
Jaden Blue.
Now we own whatever happens in Dallas.
So you think until Brees Hall gets traded there.
Well, we're okay. That is the possibility. Yeah. Or Kamara gets traded there.
Or even Kamara. Like, when's he going to get offloaded?
Who knows what's going to happen? But until then, we own the Dallas situation for week 1.
Ooh.
Not that that's always going to be the greatest thing to own for week 1, but
Let's see. What is week 1 for Dallas? Let's take a look at the matchup, shall we? Because Dennis, I sent you my homework.
It's Philadelphia. It's not a good matchup.
Well, I hold it now. Let's not crow too much.
Although
the Homer
professor's got his
No,
secret sauce.
you're right. Yeah, it's still it's bad. Dennis.
It's not a great one. No.
No, it's sad actually. It's extra sad. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have to play them in week 1.
No. Well,
that is. I'm looking up the DAPS right now. That is ugly.
yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. I guess a tip into the end zone accidentally off 3 or 4 people. Yeah, that's what I see for Williams or Blue. So, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Dennis, you can talk about some of this stuff tomorrow in Pop, as you're the Snap Crackle Pop show.
Yeah, and I'm leaning towards actually one of my picks, Austin Eckler, is going to be my running back to Pop, because I got to pick somebody outside the top 24. So.
Oh, it's got to be out of the top 20. Well,
out of the top 24.
I like that.
And he should be outside the top 24 still. The way ADP's been going this year, though, who knows, man? It's you snooze for 5 minutes, and the ADP's changed so much.
I like it. I like the call, because he definitely still has a role in that offense, especially with Brian Robinson being moved 100%.
Oh, and Dennis, if you look at the DAPS, there it is. It is. Yeah, I like it. That
feeds into a good matchup for him. Good.
Sure does. That's nice.
Yeah, that was kind of the one I was leaning towards. And
in fact, I'm not going to say any more, but I was about to say something else about Washington. Little pitchers have big ears in this draft, so I'm just so. I don't need any of that. That's what Grandma told me. If you got kids, it's amazing what they hear.
Oh, man. Repeat.
I want that MF chocolate bar, and your wife looks at you, you like, you get chewed. Well, Daddy said that last night, watching the ball game. Those kids remember. They got a tape recorder in their head. They gonna spit it right back out.
It's so true.
If you got little kids, I'm warning you now. They're like little parents, and it embarrasses you. Embarrasses my wife, and then I get to chew it later.
There goes Tesla.
That's really early for him, but I see the I see the joy in him, though.
There's a path.
There's definitely a path. He was like my last pick. It's like I don't know who to drop. Right, I need a defense to start. In my home league, but I was like, man, I took like Jerome Ford and Tesla were like my last 2 picks. I'm like, I don't know who to drop. I don't know if I want to drop him.
Okay, Dennis, we got to start thinking here.
Is
loaded up the queue again. I still think the top guy in the queue, I'm surprised he's not gone already.
Yeah. It may be that time. And I do like I like the top 3 really for different reasons. I like the third one that intrigues me too.
Yeah.
And I definitely like the fourth one. You know me.
Well, we're at that point in the draft that we should be taking all the big swings, and that was the swing that I didn't want to see.
in my 40 draft, I've been taking him early and often.
Scattaboo.
So, yeah, no. But it was a good pick. I like that.
That's an interesting pick there. I like Thielen here
Oh yeah.
because he is going to be a first down guy too.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Always.
That's why I'm worried about
Always.
Hawkinson now. I'm worried about Hawkinson now because
Yeah.
Thielen's there. I was big on Hawkinson, and now I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Thielen's back, and then once Addison's back, it's Hawkinson's gonna get nothing. He's gonna be blocking.
Andrew just made a fantastic pick.
Yeah, he did. I was going to handcuff him.
I don't.
too.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to do anything early, but I look at him and coming on this season as the season wears along.
Tillman.
Cedric Tillman.
That's a very good pick. Oh, I see who made that good pick. Same guy that stole Ollie Gordon from us a few rounds ago.
Oh, I forgot I was going to take a kicker. Son of a bitch.
Aubrey's a good pick.
I had planned on taking a kicker right there. I did. I was going to pick him. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Stupid new scoring rules. I thought about it like three or four rounds ago. I was like, I think round 12 would probably be the right time to take Aubrey. Good pick, Mel.
That was a nice pick.
Yeah.
Good.
Son of a bitch. I can't believe I've dropped the ball like that.
Oh, shit. Dennis, I added some stuff to the queue
I see that. I see that.
in no particular order, just as I thought.
Nope, that's a good strategy right here.
But I am partial to the top one as a uncertainty pick.
Yeah, I like that. I think the time is right, I think.
Yeah.
12th round, we just care about upside at this point.
Yep. Yeah.
We got good balance, Professor. That's unusual for us. We're usually super
it just
running back
kinda worked
heavy.
out that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't planned. That's one of my thoughts about how we all draft as humans is it's a cognitive bias that we all have in fantasy. It's this fear of not being balanced. And I think that shows up in the middle rounds. If you drafted too many of one thing, the other positions pull you, and against maybe value even. And I think there's a lot of secrets there. And I need to do some more. I need to do an article on that. I'm sorry. I wrote about this about 5 years ago. So anyway, I know Joe likes psychological thinking. So that's for you, Joe.
Nice. Write the article. I'll read it.
Yeah. Fear of being unbalanced in fantasy football.
Absolutely. It goes along with fair randomness, too.
Yeah. People are scared.
Pick, Pete. You took him right out of my.
Now you're talking my language, Professor.
Yeah. Yeah. People talk. Oh, I'd draft 7 running backs in a row if they were if they were the value. Would you really? You're telling me? It's like, nah. I haven't seen a draft where somebody's picked more than 3 or 4. It's rare to go 5 in a row in today's PPR world. Not 2000, the year 2000, different times. There's some secrets, Joe.
JC on the clock. What do we got?
Well, I wanted Bates. I'll tell you the reason I wanted Bates is because he might not be the top kicker, but he has the most consistency.
Yep.
Get some long kicks out of him too.
I'll go Elliott because he's another guy who gets a lot of kicks.
Extra points add up.
Hey, we made it, Professor.
I say take it.
Yep.
Brandon Ayukin.
We finish out the season with him.
Yeah, that's a stash on the bench pick.
That's different though, Coach, because it's all flex. So if the running back is the value, it's the best pick, I suppose. I mean,
I still haven't studied all these rules, Dennis. So
yeah, that was Scott Fishbowl. You're right.
Yeah.
There was no position advantage at all.
Yeah, you just drafted. That's what for that. I was just like, I'm drafting everybody that I'm taking the number one receiver on every team. I'm just going to try to do that.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with my Fishbowl draft this year, unlike last year when I was really unhappy with the Fishbowl.
if you do that though, JC, you got to mix in a lot of upside with the rest of your lineup.
Yeah.
that was a nice pick by Iggy. I like that. Good job.
Josh Palmer.
It's a good pick.
I don't know.
It's an all upside pick at this point.
I've never ever been in on the guy ever. So I'm not in on him now. It's Keon Coleman, and that's it. I don't like any other Bills pass catcher, including Kincaid. For fantasy football purposes, anyways.
Yeah, Kincaid had a lot of upside, but it hasn't panned out for him.
If I'm adding Kincaid, I better make sure I have somebody that I can play, like Hunter Henry or something. If he doesn't work out, you have to draft a fallback tight end, and then maybe even a third later on for upside, just in case.
All right, Professor. Do I go with the somewhat crazy pick here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like their week 2 as well as week 1. I think they're safe week 1. Week 2, I love it. So we're there.
49ers.
They got New Orleans week 2.
Yay. Beat up my Saints. Love it. Fun. Really think about what this one's going to be. And defense goes in the flex too, Dennis?
No, it gets played in defense.
Yeah.
Oh.
But tight ends early in the flex.
Okay. That's what's confusing.
Here, I'll take my swing on a player that can hit late in the season.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Good pick, Pete. I like that.
Nice. Dennis, we need a nice pick. What do we need to think? It's time to quit clowning around, Dennis.
Leggett was one of the guys I was gonna
I know.
go for here. He was on my queue pretty high.
Yeah.
But the guy that's moving up to second or first in the queue right now.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That's the guy I'm kind of looking for now.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Hey, no table talk. No table talk. What the hell? I'm just kidding.
I like that, Dennis. That's good. We are going off the rails from what I thought. We've been off the rails, yeah.
We've been off the rails several times.
Okay. It's like the never-ending draft. Okay, no.
Yeah, right. We're getting there. Four more rounds after this round.
Yeah. I'm monitoring my other drafts too, so it's okay.
This is the part where you got to do the work, the extra work.
Extra work. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm still in 9 drafts that I'm on the clock or rounding about here.
That's actually a good idea to check because I'm in
Dennis,
like 6 of them.
Yeah, our best ball tournament, we're 3 away, so we might actually, certainly by tomorrow morning, we'll have to pick. That's the last pick.
Is that our last one in that one? Wow.
Yes, that's our last one. So,
did we do 3 of those last year too?
yes, we did, and we got our clocks clean. The year before and the year before, we made it.
We did well, yeah.
And the year before, we did well.
Yeah.
So,
I like the little pick. Someone's hoping for long kicks.
Where you going, Joe?
I have a good idea where I'm going. I just got to make sure I'm not missing out on any position players that I'm overlooking. Yeah. Yeah, all right. There we go.
It's like a great pick.
ooh, nice. Fairbairn, yeah.
Texans is a great pick.
Texans, I had to pair them with Woody Marks, you know. I like my team, man. I'm fairly confident in my team right now, as long as Kamara stays upright.
Yeah, you went with 3 of my favorite value running backs, so I hope you have a good run in this league because that means I'm winning lots of money with ETN, Ollie Gordon, and Woody Marks on all my teams.
I'm a little pissed I didn't pick Aubrey though. I can't believe I said too. It's gonna be Aubrey if Tootin goes.
Well, the interesting thing with the kickers, if you look at the points per game, the top kickers were still pretty close, despite the juiced up rules. So there's more points, but the kickers are still fairly close. Defenses were all over the place, man.
I think that's for me with kickers. It's like I was just looking for somebody who was consistently kicking. Like, so when Pete took Bates right there, I thought that was a great pick just because if you go back and look last year at the consistency at the position, he's probably number one based on consistency.
Yep. That's
Because with Aubrey, Aubrey had some huge games, but he also had some games where he only got like 5 points. But with Bates, he was scoring at least 13 to 14 points every week. So that is consistency. So if you're like, okay, I need a player that I can consistently set and forget, that Pete is a great pick.
Yeah, they really don't know what I want to do here.
Packers, good defensive pick too.
That was the guy we were looking at, Ferguson. All right, Professor, top of the queue. You see where I'm going with that one, right?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Took Ferguson on me, so.
Was he telling you to pick?
The pup?
Yeah.
I'm probably.
He's telling you something, Jay-Z.
He's telling you,
Or
don't
she,
do
or
it.
she. I don't know if it's a she. But.
Telling you, don't do it.
See, I think defense doesn't matter. I mean, defense. I mean, Vikings are going to be playing in a tough. Like they have a tough schedule. But man, Brian Flores has put together some crazy good defensive scheme. His scheme alone it throws a lot of people off. I was talking to some friends at the draft yesterday because it was a local draft here, and I said they need to just keep Brian Flores here and pay him head coach money and just say, hey, you guys are going to be both like head coaches. One's head coach of defense, one head coach of offense, and just let him roll and just keep him here because he's building a great defense, man. He's amazing. He's been kind of screwed over by the NFL, So I mean, I think that Minnesota's been doing him well, just pay him the money. It doesn't go against the cap space. Just pay him the money. He's worth it.
I had them last year as a. Sorry, Pete. Go ahead.
If he gets his opportunity to head coach somewhere else, he's going to take it though.
All right, Professor. Should I lean into this strategy?
Either that or he'll walk around next time if you're thinking of somebody else. I don't know how close you are on this one compared to some others.
Yeah, got a couple of reaches to go here, but this is a protection pick.
Okay, do it.
Joe, what were you going to say, Joe?
I was going to say I had the Minnesota D last year, and they were nice. I didn't drop them. It was on a 20 rosters, 20 players on the roster, 20 roster spots. So deep bench. I carried the Vikings and the Broncos, and I also streamed the third defense when it was called for. That was it. That was one of the. I had four teams last year in the big leagues, and one of them that was the defense situation that I had. So it was great. I scraped up a lot of points that way.
Nice.
And I did good. I did pretty good at picking which one to start because Vikings they're both great. And there were times where they both scored in the double digits, like 17, 14, 19, 16. And I was like, didn't matter who I picked.
Yeah, they create a lot of havoc, a lot of turnovers.
Who went? So Steelers, I thought about them too.
Jordan Love getting hurt and missing some time helped them out a little bit too, I think.
Wandale Robinson, I like that pick.
And Doobs.
Dobbs.
Ooh, love that pick.
Yeah.
Well, there went the strategy, Professor.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Now, Reed and Wicks are already beat up, so Dobbs is a fabulous pick right there.
I like Dobbs. Yeah,
He's
have a
consistent.
he's the number 2 wide receiver there, in my opinion.
He's Mr. Consistent on that team. Remember, Pete, my Dobbs 1 of 1? Mel's been trying to get it from me forever.
Yeah.
I got
Still got it?
Yeah, I still got it.
And if Dobbs misses time and Reed is still banged up, Dontavian Wicks comes into play.
Yeah, that's doesn't matter.
Professor,
Tucker Kraft's
what-
gonna get a lot of the work.
Do we go?
I like your third one, and I like the second from the bottom.
Second from the bottom. Yeah, let's go bold here.
Okay, I like him.
Ooh,
Nice pick.
good
Nice
pick.
Excellent pick.
Good choice there, Professor.
I think
you
it's
got
such a
rave
good
reviews.
It's such a good pick. You should just put it right back out there onto
It's an awesome dude. He definitely got some juice. I like that pick.
All right, and that other guy that you mentioned is going to the top of the board.
Oh,
Well,
even Dina said
he-
snipe too.
He's like a little treat out there dangling, Dennis. I don't want some of these hog dogs in here to grab them.
Zachary Ertz.
They are just wild hyenas here, Dennis. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like easy pickings, low hanging fruit.
You want the Gila monster to be back.
Oh yeah, we drafted some guy called the Gila monster, and it just as a biologist, it just made me mad. So
He
it
was.
made me angry.
It was a
You know,
good
just
pick,
some
guys.
names. Every time they come up, it just angers you, and you don't know why. Y'all don't have that. I'm old and crabby, so that's why. You wait. Add 20 years, you'll be the same. You just add 20 years to you. Okay, Dennis. Yeah, I like those top two. Pretty good.
Yeah, those are
Quentin Johnston.
our next ways to go.
I picked him just for you.
He's a bum.
He might get 3 catches.
Keenan Allen's back in town.
Keenan Allen.
That guy got great hands.
The best.
Yeah.
So I took a bet. I went a quarterback bet. They had Joe Burrow at 33.5 touchdowns. So I took the over. I mean, I think that's an easy smash.
Yep.
And then they had Justin Herbert at 22.5. And I think that's a good pick. So I took that too. I think he's going to have more than that. Last year in Harbaugh's first year, he had 23. You got to remember, he also broke the record for most touchdowns by a quarterback, a rookie quarterback. So there's that too.
I like it.
It's there. It's there. It's in his blood.
That's a good pick. Whoever grabbed that one.
I like the record pick. Vikings are going to be kicking a lot of field goals.
I was going to take Garendo. That's who I was looking at. I took him last year, and it kind of worked out.
That's your guy.
Yeah.
Arendo is a good pick there.
That was like my last pick in every best ball we were in.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis, we need to be thoughtful. Okay. It's time to quit clowning around. Pick some good ones here. Pick some good ones.
And we will need to grab a kicker along the way here.
Ooh, the rookie kicker, Loop.
Still got 2 kickers that I really like here.
Ravens rookie kicker.
Patriots defense.
Outside, nice pet.
What
Did the
year was that?
Patriots D go? What the? I knew I should have picked them first.
So he didn't get his kicker or his defense.
See that? Hey, that's when you were second guessing and you just like forgot.
This time I said, you know what? I think they'll come back around, and they didn't. Who is that guy? Kick him out of the league. Get him out of the league.
Steve, man, he won his way into the league, so that's dope.
There you go.
Nice.
So Dennis, we need a secret play here, huh?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
do
looking.
not
at-
need that.
yeah. I think the top guy. I think you're right about the top guy.
You can't have
Oh,
that.
I know that, but I'm saying coming back.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking coming back we go kicker.
Okay, go kicker. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to find the secret kicker.
There you
Let's see. Can I?
The secret kicker's gone already.
go.
No.
Nah, we got secrets upon secrets, guys.
No. Yeah.
Who was
So Dennis, you want somebody early? Is that what you want? Somebody?
who was Commander's kicker last year? Unless he
I'm
gets
taking-
somewhere.
I'm taking the secret kicker right now.
Okay. Oh, we're so clowns.
Well, I think Will
You took
Reichert.
the elevation there. Yeah, I'm watching these. There's like we better take a kicker here, Professor, before they're all eaten up.
Or Luke. Luke would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler.
Saints are tanking.
Yeah, dude, they are.
Okay.
Justice Hill.
I think we can still, Professor. I think we could still afford to go with our top dog here.
Yeah, I like that as a
Yeah.
secret pick. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's zigging. We'll zag. Yeah. Likes that. But I got to find that secret kicker. Damn. It's getting lean, Dennis.
There are many kickers. Many kickers left here on the board.
Dennis is getting lean.
It's getting late. I still got my number one guy that I like here, though.
Just gotta hope this guy that I picked gets healthy.
Lean kicker.
Wait, small benches. I didn't expect two kickers to be going off on different teams. That's very interesting strategy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dennis, I threw you another one in the queue.
Why not Amari Cooper? Why
There
can't
you
he get that?
Yeah, why not?
So, Dennis, I threw you another one in the queue.
All right. Should we go that route and hope our magical crazy player falls, or should we take our top dog?
Dennis, we can stream what? Oh, I know who I was.
Should we take the top dog on the list?
I don't want that fish to get off the hook.
All right,
We're
gonna grab him.
We'll just stream kickers somehow.
Oh, Boswell.
I got my kicker here coming
I like
back.
the Bryant pick. Leo.
Is this the last? No, we got one more.
We got one more.
But go ahead and get a kicker.
We'll grab a kicker before they're all exhausted here.
Yeah,
Somebody will have to drop a kicker along the way to pick up a body, I'm hoping.
Not if the kick is pan out.
Yeah. But you can't play the kicker in the flex. That's the problem.
Okay. I guess we could do the kicker.
I got
Me, I like that top guy too. I've been greedy and trying to take both of those. The top guy and the one we just took. I like both of them.
which one of the kickers do you like?
Oh, Dennis. What
Bottom or number 2?
bottom or number 2?
Bottom or the second from the bottom?
Hold on.
Who doesn't have a kicker yet? Are you the only one without a kicker?
I was under the impression we were doing Scott Fishbowl kicker shit, so I thought we could flex kickers if we had to.
No. I said scoring rules.
Scoring rules. Cannot flex the kicker.
Dennis,
Hold on, you couldn't flex a kicker on Scott Fish for
Only in Emmett. Only in
Yeah,
my
you could.
fantasy league.
Yeah,
you
you
could
could.
play
only on
2.
MFL.
Yeah, you could. I had Aubrey and Elliott in Aubrey's rookie year, and they kicked ass.
Dennis, I like the
I don't think he had the option for.
You like the Fish or the other guy?
I like the Fish for a while. Then
Fish
we'll
for a while?
boot him in.
All right. We're gonna take my favorite kicker in the entire National Football League.
Oh boy.
The guy that is affectionately
Tyler
will always
Bass.
be
Tyler
known
Bass. Tyler Bass.
to Kansas City Chiefs fans as wide right.
I think so. I don't know who else needs a kicker, but I was going to say former Seahawks football teams basically strategy is going to be run, kick. But they got tight ends now and stuff. But I was just going to say, Pete Carroll and who's quarterback there? You took them, Pete.
Geno?
Smith? Yeah, I think they're going to be kicking the ball a lot there.
They got a decent offense. They could make some noise
Dude, it's basically Seattle. They're going to run the ball,
and score
throw a lot of
points.
short passes, strong defense, maybe. Max Crosby, at least.
See, this is where we need Frito because he's the Raiders guy. I want to know what he thinks. He's probably going to say we're going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, who isn't going to the Super Bowl? Everyone. I think every
Yeah.
team's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is the season right before it starts. We're going to the Super Bowl. Then after week 1, if you lose, oh my damn God, the team sucks. That's it. It's over.
One thing I like about this is grabbing a guy. So here's the strategy I like. If you can grab a guy who's in the IR, you can go and grab somebody on the waivers.
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me.
And then I say that, and then that's what happens. Someone's listening.
Yep.
Right when you were done saying it, I said, like him?
Yeah. It's good, but I don't know. He has to pan out, man.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see how it plays out.
He might never play again. He landed on his neck so hard.
That was a nasty looking.
Oh
Oof.
my goodness.
Have
They
some-
said 9 weeks. I said,
Have some
ooh,
faith.
I don't know, dude. That spine is.
Listen, we had a guy have a heart
tried an
attack
inch
right in
shorter.
Buffalo, and he's playing perfectly fine now. I mean, he misses every tackle, but
But he's playing.
he's
That's
playing. So yeah.
All right, we just got a round and a half left. This has been this is fun. So we're hoping, I want to do a couple of these next year. If we can get a couple of them, and maybe we'll do like, and do, it's the title belt league. So maybe we'll do like a heavyweight, middleweight, featherweight, lightweight, if we can do that and just, make
You got my shipping address, right?
no, I think I lost it.
Ooh,
So
there
you can ship my belt now.
Ooh.
And now because
wanna
I
say
said that,
that?
I jinxed myself. I'm gonna end up in last place.
Okay. No bueno.
That's okay. It's just it's fun to play.
Hey, Rich, so is Minnesota's, but like the front end is insane.
But Rich, where do you think the Raiders will fall as far as standings? You think they'll
I
be
like
up
the
there, or they're just middle of the pack right now? And then I'm going to read this, and any of these names are wrong, JC, you can surely fix that. But here's just some of the shows that are coming on this week. There are shows that are still going to be added, and I just haven't gotten it down. So on Mondays, Monday night mock draft with JC and Joe. Tuesdays we got Snap, Crackle, and Pop, hosted by Greg Kellogg. We have Aces Up, hosted by Joe. And then we have a pre-waiver wire. It's going to be a recorded from Chef. Wednesdays, we have Game and Beats Pod, hosted by Carlo. And then Chef again with the post waiver wire, and that's going to be recorded as well. Thursday checkdown is going to be Greg Kellogg and Rick. And Friday, Beyond the Beats, hosted by Carla. Friday night draft.
It's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister.
Yeah. Draft fight. It's
Friday night draft fight. Yeah.
There you go. With Rick Avery. That's a newer show. And then, for a lot of people who don't know, we do have a guy that does hoops, NBA stuff, and that's our guy Apollo. That's on Sundays, and then we have Fantasy Nuggets, and that will be hosted by Tip.
Yep. And then also Dennis and John are going to be doing a show here coming up soon on Saturdays. Also,
JC, it's called the Matchup Lab, or just Matchup Lab.
Just message it to me so I can get it down, and then get it all taken care of.
So I'm working on. So I just finished Tip's logo, his logo, thumbnail, and then his intro. Joe, what'd you think about the intro?
It's pretty good. I like it.
It's pretty sick. Do you like the drop? The drop is so sick when it goes to like
the bass. Yeah, once the bass kicks in, I do like the song. Did Tip pick that out?
No, I just found one. I basically typed in gold.
That's a good. I was like, I don't remember coming across that. I searched the whole hip hop thing, and there
no. I didn't do it on that. I used it on.
You
CapCut.
Did a different one?
Yeah, I went through CapCut, and then basically I found it. So I typed in gold because this whole theme is gold, and I found one, and then basically I took that. So I did a little editing. I brought it into CapCut, took it in, chopped it up a little bit to make it ours, so we can make it ours, and then I've been having a lot of fun with CapCut, man. You can do a lot of things. I made Greg's whole song, dude. That thing took me like 3 days to chop up.
I think we got a request from Jonathan. Says he wants to be a celebrity guest.
Yeah, we'll get you on one of these days, brother. I'll talk to you at the bar.
And we'll be doing the watch parties.
Yeah.
This season, just like last season. And that's always fun, especially during the playoffs. Just a lot. So, yeah, as you can see, the Sports Affiliation has grown tremendously.
Am I done? That was my last pick, right?
Yeah.
Keaton Mitchell. Take it.
Man, I don't know what I want to go here. You know what? Let's do it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Everybody's got a good build. I'm looking at it and I see everybody has a good build. Because I knew this was going to be tough. This is going to be a fun year for this league.
Very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got? Oh, we got 3 days and the season begins. It all counts, all the points. It's just a shame that I got to wait till Monday night to watch my team play. Am I the only one that has a dislike for
Bro,
primetime
you
games?
play each other.
I know.
We're gonna be live.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
I got a guy in my queue, but I'm just kind of looking through here if there's anybody I kind of.
Mel says yes, football. Yeah. I kind of need football because my Chicago Cubs they're flat out playing like crap the last month or so. Went from leading the division. They're leading the wild card, but they are losing way too many games.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to hit lately on a consistent basis. That's all.
And before the break, they were doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what happened between that break, but
Well, Tucker's had a hand problem, and that's hurt. PCA has kind of been the other side of PCA.
yeah.
And the DH, the Japanese dude.
Imanaga. No,
yeah,
that's the picture.
No,
Suzuki.
He's been struggling. He
Yeah.
has not been consistent. All right, Professor, here's the question for you. Do we go for the unique backfield?
Yeah.
Man, K. Dotton pick. That's dope.
Yeah.
Games.
Well, I put the fourth one there to go with the other one up at the.
Yeah. I
And
just
I
don't
don't
know
know
how.
if that's-
I don't know how
I don't know.
healthy. Remember, we're going to be able to add a guy because we could put Ayuk on IR, so we're going to have an extra pick here.
A secret pick. Well, then
So-
I like either the top two, your choice.
Yeah, let's go number 2 here. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's try to go unique backfield.
Okay.
Damn. Gina has 3 excellent. Her last 3 picks are awesome.
Yeah, the Chisholm pick I love a lot.
The Sanders, Franklin, and Chisholm. Awesome.
Yeah, this was a really fun draft, but you really had to put some work into this one.
This is gonna be fun. So the fun part's gonna be watching people. So I think what we should do maybe Monday nights. I know Joe, you're gonna be doing a show on Monday, but we should maybe do maybe just I don't know, 15 to 30-minute show and just bring on a couple people from the league each week, or I don't know, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, and just talk about the progression of the league and what's happening, what moves have people have made that kind of either been a big factor in a change in the league, or I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun to come back and just kind of recap.
Just analyze it every couple of weeks. Yeah.
Just bring a guest from the league, or obviously if it was Dennis and John because they're a team, we'd bring them on, or we'd bring Pete on, or we could bring 2 people on, or it'd just be kind of nice to have some perspectives from people in the league and what's going on and maybe what's affecting them, or how they can make a change, or what they're looking to do this week, or I don't know, just something we can do to make it kind of fun or interactive with the league too.
That sounds
That'd be-
a great
That'd
plan.
be fun.
Maybe we could finally get Mel to come on, even if she doesn't want to be on video. She come on his voice and just talk. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I just think I think it's just a cool perspective to bring also to our audience. But eventually, like I said, I'd like to maybe next year do a little bit more of these. Maybe have a couple of these leagues, get some more people interactive, be more interactive with our audience. But I'm glad that we got a bunch of our followers kind of in this year and some heavy hitters. I'm excited to play against John and Dennis this year. It's going to be new for me. Guys that are very data driven. It'll be nice to see that perspective of the game. Joe's very high end. He does a lot of these high end drafts, big money drafts. So his brain works a little bit differently. He's thinking, trying to win the big money. So he looks in a different way. They're like, all right, these are some players that I know maybe is going to be different from somebody else that can put me over the top in a certain way. So I like that.
I like to study the team situations. I like to kind of predict how shit's gonna go down.
And the crazy thing too is Joe's been taking notes this whole every Monday on how we draft, who the players we like. So that's his.
Yes, sir. Dude, that's high. That's like 30% of my game is studying in my opponents.
That's the poker effect.
Yes, sir.
That is the poker effect, man.
He's watching how you tip your hand.
Yeah, you play with the same people, week in, week out in poker. You know what they're doing.
Professor, talk about psychological part of this game. Trying to map out a team's progression and a player's usage as the season goes on. I think that based on offensive scheme, the coordinators. I watch a lot of games. I don't, I watch a sickening amount of games. So I see, throughout the season, I see everything. So, and then so when environments change, I was just talking about this with a buddy of mine. He's actually drafted now. Guy I work with, and he always hits me up fantasy football time for draft advice, and we were talking about team situations. What's more important when you evaluate a fantasy football player, and for me, it's number one, team situations and coaching. Number one. Number two, then goes to film and watching the games, what you see with your own eyes, how you evaluate it as a whole, because I trust my instinct with that because I've been watching football for so long. I played football when I was younger. I understand the game. I liked how it's evolved over the years. I pay attention to how it evolves and how it can still evolve now with the two running backs that every team uses and stuff, and how to evaluate the running back rooms and just stuff like that. And we talked about all that stuff and what you need to be looking at when you evaluate all of that. And that's
Joe,
really
those two factors.
Yes.
If you were putting money, how would you distribute, say, your bankroll?
What do you mean?
In other words, would you do it 50-50?
No, there is a third factor in
throw that in. Okay, you got three.
Yeah.
How would you divide your bankroll? If you're betting, how would you divide it?
It's ambiguous. It would be my answer.
So you can't do it, or it changes, or you don't know.
It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, and you have to put the three pieces together properly every year.
Start your diary and start putting that, at least scratch it down. You can look next year and see, or every 2-3 weeks, would you change the distribution of the money? And Dennis didn't want to do it, but I think it gave him clarity. And I would urge you, this is a psychological thing. You need to think in probabilities.
Is that right?
I'm telling you, and you need to think about that. However, I'm not telling you.
Well, that's the analytics part. That's also part of it.
But that's how you weight it. How does Joe weight these things? And
it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Yeah.
Well, check yourself, and maybe it should be the third should be the most versus the first. Maybe you're wrong in the order.
I think that, well, I could be wrong in the order, but they all
Well,
play
you
a
don't
part.
to
You
know
have
that
to
or get
you
a
have
hint.
to blend it. You have to blend them all properly. That's
I understand. That's
I
the
guess
whole part of testing. It's called principal component analysis, and I've done that for the data. And you actually look at the components, and you can actually weight them. This is a statistical way to weight your factors as long as they're numeric. I'm just saying, maybe not this year, but if you and I want to plot some strategy, because if you're dead on your fact, I'll steal. You know, genius steals. I'll take your brain and use it to make me money. Come on now,
and
come on, man.
what
Don't
I'm
be hoarding your stuff.
what I'm getting from Joe is that if one part of the several parts is not there, it affects the sum of the total. Like if you've got one glaring weakness in that trilogy of things that you're looking at, it probably takes the whole thing down.
Metric there. You still can you can take numerics and shift it a little bit in your equation. Just a ballpark thumbnail is a lot more accurate than you might think. I'm telling you, our pioneer ancestors, when they built things, they were, well, you know, is it to the millimeter? No, they just had ballpark estimates on building. And Joe can tell us some of that, unless it's secret. He's making too much money. Then I wouldn't tell anybody anything. Anyway, Joe, that's something to think about.
Yeah, I like to talk about. I would love to talk about it, Professor.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would like to pick your brain on that. Yep.
Absolutely.
He's a smart guy.
Sorry, I can go all night, guys. So this has been wonderful, fun, and great.
Yeah, this has been great. We're gonna get out of here. Yeah, this was a blast. You know, this is my last draft for the year.
Yep.
Clearly, y'all already got a couple of others still kind of finishing up, but I had a blast. It was fun getting Pete back on. It was fun getting you two on. Like I said, it's nice to hear from the old heads. I like to call y'all. Don't take offense to that. It means don't take offense to that. It actually is it's a huge compliment. You're the people that I want to be around. You're the ones that I want to learn from and soak up the stuff from. So the old heads to me are like that's a huge compliment. Joe, it's always a privilege getting to hang out with you, man. You're also somebody that has been teaching me a lot of things. So I appreciate the knowledge that you spread. The show that you and Gina had the other night was amazing. It's good to you two getting together and kind of putting your knowledge together, because I mean Gina's
so she's really good, dude. I was like I have to get her on and talking draft strategy and just mapping it it was awesome, great experience, and I hope people got a lot of info out of it. I know Gina learned something. She told me afterwards that she learned something, so that made me feel really good. So
it's gonna be interesting too, because I'm sure her and Craig, I mean, she got into it, I believe, because of Craig, and they do a league where they do like a traveling league where they kind of go around and go to different areas and draft in different places with their league. And it's kind of interesting. So I'm sure he kind of picks her brain and she picks his brain. So it's kind of nice. This is going to be interesting to be playing against, also a couple in the league. So, and also Mel is also someone who's kind of been, she's been listening to us for the last couple of years. So she knows exactly how we draft, what we do. And she's been learning from us. So
everybody here. And Andrew Lupo, another one. He kicked my ass tonight because I feel like we talk about too much stuff about fantasy football.
And then we got Mace back. Mace is back. He used to do. He was the original Thursday Checkdown host with Greg Kellogg. So it's nice to have Mace back in the league. And then Frito's always here killing it. So we got a really, really good group here. Chef's also going to be doing a show for us as well. So I mean, this is a really good group here. And Iggy, obviously Iggy, Iggy's always one of the most knowledgeable people that I know. One of my brothers from another mother. So I appreciate this league. It's going to be super fun. I'm glad we're going to be able to come back and talk about some stuff from, probably every other week or every third week. We will come back and talk. But yeah, this has been fun. Appreciate y'all coming on.
See you guys.
We're out of here.
Okay.
Peace.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.